Welcome to the Dental Support Plus Sales Positions presentation. We like to use this format to be able to educate everyone about Dental Support Plus franchise and who we are, as well as to educate them on the positions that we're currently seeking to fill. My name is Dee Pinkston. I am Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Dental Support Plus franchise. I have 105 plus salespeople currently on my team, and I'm currently looking for salespeople and sales managers to support our growth. Before I talk about the sales positions we have open, let's first introduce you to Dental Support Plus franchise and who we are. Dental Support Plus franchise is a national franchisor headquartered in Scottsdale, Arizona. As our name indicates, we work in the dental industry. We began selling franchises in March of 2011, and we sold over 400 franchises in our first year of sales. And we feel that this might actually be an all-time record in the franchise industry in the United States. Before I discuss the details of open sales positions, I would first like to take you through the same presentation that we give our prospective franchisees to introduce Dental Support Plus franchise. After viewing this presentation, please go to www.salespositions.dspf.me if you're interested in joining our sales team or you would like to learn more about a position with Dental Support Plus franchise. Dental Support Plus franchise. There are dentists in every city in America. The number one thing 91% of all dentists around the country want is more profitable patients. The product we provide is profitable patients. Dental Support Plus franchise does one thing. We provide a pipeline of profitable, high-yield patients to the highly qualified dentists that are already in our established dental network. That's who we are and what we do. It doesn't matter whether you do the work yourself or you use the 100% absentee ownership management option. Your franchise's only job is to deliver high-yield patients into our established dental network. Before I show you how and why our services are in high demand, I would first like to cover some important facts. Fact: you will never ever have to find, talk to, or persuade a dentist to use our services. We already have a large number of dentists waiting to work with us. Bringing dentists into our network is not your responsibility. Fact: you do not need to be a dentist or have any type of medical background. You do not need any experience in marketing to be successful in our business, and you will never have to chase a dentist or a patient in order to get paid. Fact: you get $165 of every $1,000 in dental treatment that the dentist delivers. This is 16.5% of the gross, and it is taken right off the top. So the 16.5% is before expenses, not after. And our system pays our franchisees on a monthly basis. In fact, everyone has time to own and operate a Dental Support Plus franchise. You can operate and fully profit from your franchise even if you and your spouse are working full-time jobs or you already own a traditional franchise or other business. Fact: you can operate your franchise if you're retired or about to retire and you want significant monthly cash flow from a business without any of the day-to-day hassles. In other words, we have a 100% fully managed absentee ownership option. And in fact, 99.9% of our franchisees choose that option for a number of reasons, which I will go into in a moment. Fact: you can operate and profit from multiple Dental Support Plus franchises just as easily and about the same time as it takes to operate a single franchise. We do not make our money selling franchises or from franchise royalties. We make our money operating company-owned franchises, contributing high-yield patients to the dental network just like your franchise. Fact: we contract with the same vendors you'll be working with in exactly the same way. It is very important to note that you can purchase your franchise with retirement funds like an IRA and receive the long-term tax benefits. And there has never been a more profitable time to be involved in the business of dentistry. All that being said, let's take a minute to talk about dentistry as an industry. According to First Research, a Dun & Bradstreet company, there are approximately 140,000 dental offices in the United States. When fully built out, our dental network will be working with less than 2,500 of those practices, which is only about 1.5%. And it is a fact that on average, dentists now make more money than physicians. On average, a dentist who has been in practice for 16 years grosses approximately $700,000 and takes home about $220,000. Our system was designed to add around $500,000 to a dental office's annual gross sales and approximately $250,000 to an individual dentist's annual net income. This literally doubles the dentist's personal net income and dramatically increases the value of the practice. Dentists love us because we do not charge them a dime up front, and we only get paid when we deliver patients who spend money in their dental practice. Dentistry has a 98% success rate, the highest success rate in the U.S. service industry, and banks love dentistry because there's a 98% chance a dentist will be successful. And according to the U.S. Department of Commerce, the likelihood of success that a self-launch business will still be operating after its first 5 years is only 47%. But when it comes to franchises, 95% of franchises are still in business after their first 5 years, which is a very high number. So buying a franchise more than doubles your chance to survive as a business owner. And if you pick the right franchise, your chances can increase beyond 95%. And that's why now is a great time to become involved with the dental industry. As for population changes, children ages 5 to 19 and adults over 55 tend to need the most dental work. The population is aging. Growth in the number of elderly Americans, driven in part by the aging of baby boomers, will continue to increase demand for dentistry. The number of Americans 65 years or older is expected to rise 35% between the years 2010 and 2020, compared to just a 10% increase in the overall population. And 76 million American children were born between 1945 and 1964, representing the baby boomer generation. And baby boomers are now reaching the age where they need more dental work. Also, cosmetic dentistry has risen in importance in many dental practices, and periodontic treatments are also on the rise. Gum disease has now been linked to heart problems, causing the ADA to recommend periodontal exams along with regular dental checkups. And numerous scientific studies have concluded that preventative dental care can significantly reduce or mitigate the risk of heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. Knowing all of this, here are the two most important facts that you'll want to remember. According to the American Dental Association, a 2008 survey of dentists revealed that only 9% of general dentists said that they were too busy to treat everyone requesting appointments. So, 91% of general dentists are looking for more patients. Industry research and our own surveys indicate the average dentist office operates at only 55% of its total capacity. Therefore, there is 45% in additional capacity. To understand how we do what we do, let's look at how most dentists get new patients by looking at the traditional dental office patient pipeline. Let's look at the traditional pipeline. In general, dentists are not good at marketing. They are not taught marketing in a dental school, and on average, dentists attract about 30 new patients a month. And these are unscreened patients and are referred to in the industry as walk-ins. Dentists are successful without any major marketing expenses. They spend less than 1% of collections on marketing, developing their practices over time for patients who live or work in the neighborhood. The traditional dental office patient pipeline consists of a sign that can be seen from the street, yellow page ads and listings both on and offline, occasional advertising in neighborhood mailers like Valpak, websites that normally do not have any search engine optimization, referral services like 1-800-DENTIST that charge the dentist $200 or more per referral, and the number one way dentists find new patients is by patient referrals. As for what we do, Dental Support Plus franchise provides an additional patient pipeline that sends 2 new patients per day to the dentist in our dental network. We provide 42 patients per month, which is 500 new patients per year. So let's take a look at the dentist's personal pipeline. As you can see, they bring in, on average, 32 patients a month using the marketing services that they've typically always used in the past. Now, let's take a look at the Dental Support Plus pipeline. With our pipeline, we bring in the 42 patients per month in addition to the dentist's personal pipeline, which brings in 32 patients. So let's talk about patients. Our focus is to pre-screen each patient and find patients who will spend $1,000 or more in their first year with one of our dentists. That's why we refer to our patients as super patients. Here's the difference between regular patients and super patients. Regular patients, which they call walk-ins, these are patients that come with upfront costs. They have not been pre-screened, and the dentist does not know if they will be a profitable patient or a break-even patient. The staff must take the time and effort to educate them about everything. These patients do not walk in with any urgency for health screening or preventative health and dental care, and these patients are not pre-screened to determine their ability to pay, payment options, insurance, financing, etc. The patient is not pre-screened for fears or concerns about dentistry in general. Now, let's look at our patients, what we call super patients. They have no upfront cost. Every patient is pre-screened. The dentist and staff know they will be a profitable patient, and patients have been pre-educated about key aspects and benefits of health care. Our patients walk in with urgency for health screening or preventative health and dental care, and the patient has already been financially screened to determine their optimal payment option. And our patients' concerns and the reasons they have been to the dentist are predetermined. As for patient scheduling, we actually integrate our franchisees' patient pipeline directly into the dentist's back office computer scheduling and payment systems software. This assures the patient gets the very best treatment and everyone gets paid in a timely fashion. So for a quick review, our product is high-yield super patients for our dentists. Your franchise has one job: to find those high-yield patients and deliver them into the dental network. That's it. Now I'm going to show you exactly how we do that and how we provide a dentist 2 new patients a day or 500 new patients a year. But before I do, you need to understand a few things that happen in the background that support the success of your franchise. Supporting your franchise is a platform known as the franchise group. It is made up of 3 main business components that provide 7 primary functions. These components each provide vital functionality and seamlessly interact with every aspect of your Dental Support Plus franchise in a neutral and organized way. They do everything from finding the right partner dentists, which we call super dentists, to finding the right patients and optimizing income and collections. And 3 components of the franchise group provide 7 vital functions. The 3 components are OraCare, Dental Support Plus, and Metro Media. OraCare finds, evaluates, and brings in the partner dentists. Dental Plus Management trains the partner dentists and their staff and maintains performance reviews to assure profitability and full utilization of our patients. As for Metro Media, they perform 7 vital functions so that your franchise is 100% managed, so you have a complete turnkey, absentee ownership business. Metro Media installs and manages the Dental Plus practice management software and reports. It optimizes the partner dentist's current patient base. It gets referrals in an organized fashion, and it restarts delayed treatment plans. In addition, it keeps patient and partner dentists on track to complete each patient's treatment plan, and it collects and distributes funds from all services and insurance, which ensures everyone gets paid on time. As well, Metro Media maintains the community outreach call center that helps find high-yield patients and delivers 5.2 new qualified patients per month to each franchise. Now, let's talk about how everything fits together to give a dentist a new $500,000 patient pipeline and get you $165 for every $1,000 in dental treatment, all as an absentee owner. Your franchise fills its patient pipeline by finding 5.2 new patients a month or 62.5 patients a year. Those patients then go into a bucket we call the dental network. So let's take a look at it. So here is the Dental Support Plus pipeline. Here are the 62.5 patients per year provided by your franchise's pipeline. We drop those patients into a bucket that we term the dental network. Now, as your franchise is doing its job each month, 7 additional franchises are doing the same thing for the same dentist, each one providing a pipeline of 5.2 patients a month or 62.5 patients a year. So you do the math. 8 times 62.5 equals 500 patients a year or 2 new patients a day per dentist. So let's look at it. Here's your franchise, and here are your 5.2 patients per month that you're bringing into your franchise. At the same time you're bringing in your 5.2, there are an additional 7 franchise units that are also doing exactly the same thing. So once you total all 8 units, you have a total of 62.5 patients per month. Now let's take a look at how we allocate those patients. Inside the bucket, which we call the dental network, the 3 franchise group companies do their job, and that's Dental Support Plus Management, Metro Media, and OraCare. They deliver the 2 patients a day to our dentists, just like an assembly line fills hundreds of containers a day. So let's take a look. So here we go. We got the Dental Support Plus patient pipeline. We drop them directly into the bucket, which we call the dental network, and then out pops 2 new patients per day for each individual dentist. And if you could imagine it to be basically an assembly line with a conveyor belt rolling down the conveyor belt, and out come 2 new patients for each dentist, which is a great visual to take a look at this. Now, as far as the patient allocation, when the patient attends their first dental appointment, they get x-rays, they receive an oral examination, they're offered a treatment plan, they then accept a treatment plan, and of course agree to an appointment date to begin their treatment. It is at this time that the patient is allocated to a franchise through the use of a randomizer, and here's what it looks like. So here are the patients who have accepted a treatment plan. Those patients are dropped into what we call the allocation queue. That is our bucket for allocation. Using a randomizer to make sure ethically and fairly we distribute those patients to each franchise, we are then using the randomizer to pull out 1 patient at a time and drop that patient into a franchise. And of course, it's same as before. It really is kind of like a conveyor belt where on an assembly line basis, it's just going 1 patient at a time through the randomizer into each individual franchise. Now, with respect to the sales positions, now that you know all about what we do, let's talk about the Dental Support Plus sales team. Last year, we closed $7 million in sales. The sales goal for this year is $25 million. So in order to reach our goal, in addition to the 105 plus salespeople we currently have, we need additional salespeople and sales managers to join our team. Let's talk about what kind of support is available to the sales team. We do offer a tremendous amount of support from our sales and marketing department. Support includes sales training, lead generation assistance, and automated sales funnels, which include full drip marketing campaigns. We do have a complete library of marketing materials, all of which can be fully customized, and these include our presentation videos, our PowerPoint presentations, trifold brochures, postcards, print ads, and trade show materials such as displays, pop-ups, and banner-ups. We do have a director of social media who can help you set up all of your social media channels to automatically feed your sales funnel, and of course this includes Facebook, Google+, Twitter, LinkedIn, and more. So, the sales and marketing support is quite extensive. With regards to compensation, let's talk about the compensation plan. We do pay both commission and profit sharing. Our commission plan has 4 tiers. Tier 1 pays 8% commission, which is $2,000 for each sale, and that is for the first sales, 1 through 10. After reaching 10 sales, then you move into Tier 2. Tier 2 pays a 10% commission, which is $2,500 for each sale, and that is paid out on sales 11 through 20. Once over 20, you move into Tier 3. This pays a 12% commission, which is $3,000 for each sale, and that's for sales 21 through 30. And once you're above 30 sales, you move into the 4th and final tier, which is Tier 4, which pays a 14% commission, which is $3,500 a sale, and that's for everything over 30 units. Nice thing is once you reach a higher commission level, you will always remain at that level. There is never a level reset, and you can only move up. You can never move down. And with our goal of $25 million this year, there's a total of $3.5 million available this year in commission. So, regarding the open positions, we are currently looking for both full-time and part-time salespeople and sales managers. Some of our part-time salespeople are currently earning over $150,000 a year, and that's just on a part-time basis. Our full-time salespeople can earn even more. In addition to the great commissions, we also provide profit sharing to our entire sales team. And here's a breakdown of our profit sharing program. Assume a dentist earns $500,000 in additional revenue from our efforts, which obviously is the target. And also remember that there are 8 franchise units servicing one dentist. Let's do the math. DSPF shares 25% of the franchise revenue, which is put into a profit-sharing pool. The total profit sharing in the pool is $125,000 a year per dental practice. That breaks down to be $15,625 per year per individual franchise unit. You have to remember to take it and divide by 8 since there's 8 franchise units in total. Your percentage. Profit sharing at the 14% commission level is 2.17%. 2.17% of $15,625 equals $339 per franchise unit per year. And this $339 in profit sharing per unit is not just for the first year, it's for every year thereafter. And we will have house accounts that are coming soon. DSPF will be setting up house accounts to match franchise units sold. For example, if at the time that we open our house accounts, we've already sold 1,000 franchises, we will then open up 1,000 of our own house accounts. And for these house accounts, you will also receive an additional $339 per company franchise unit per year in profit sharing. So the yearly profit sharing total, if you were to sell 100 franchise units, you would receive $33,900 per year in profit sharing for your accounts. And with company stores built out, you would then receive a total of $67,800 per year in profit sharing, which is just the 33.9 times 2. So, as you can see, the profit sharing program can be very profitable. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you very much for your time. If you're interested in joining our sales team or you'd like to learn more about this opportunity, please call me at 480-245-4833 or email me at dee.dspf.co. And please mention that you've already viewed the sales position presentation. Thanks for your time.